Next up on the list is Discovery. A financial services company historically had its roots in the medical aid industry, but made some pretty big moves in the field with regard to life insurance and short-term insurance and all the other stuff, right? It's got all that IT stuff with Vitality, knows exactly what's going on with you, and therefore is able to price its products at the best possible rate for its own profitability and your potential outcomes, I guess. Market capitalization, 80.6 billion rand. Price to earnings ratio 15.17, dividend yield 1.28. We're only discussing it at this point in the show, JP, because of the fact that its market share in the short-term insurance game is still relatively modest, perhaps 5% or something. But it's made a good start there, and the company has a reputation correctly for being a real whiz with regard to product development.
Correct, being a real disruptor and making sure that whatever new product they launch, it fits in well with their other family of products, and they create incentives to ensure that their current base of clients takes on the new product, and they create win-win solutions in that.
Yeah.
So in the case of Discovery Insure, once again, if you become a Discovery Insure client, the benefits of your Discovery life insurance policy or your health insurance scheme or whatever the case might be through Vitality has got benefits for you in the short-term insurance space as well.
Which is fabulous, and you know, this company really has lit up the market and really has incentivized its customers to behave in all sorts of interesting ways. As far as the valuation of the company is concerned, we know that it's got a great market position here. Its international ventures interest me though, because they're doing these sort of Vitality deals with other insurers on some sort of profit share type basis, but we haven't really yet seen the earnings potential from those relationships, have we?
Not quite, and I think they're still deciding also what model they prefer. In the UK, they decided to have their own life assurer and risk assurer. In the US, they've got agreements there with some large healthcare insurers. In China, with Ping An, they've got some relationships, and in Southeast Asia as well with the AIA group. So currently, I think they're also testing how much capital they want to put behind the international aspirations and which model makes sense in which jurisdiction. And it could be different models for different countries.
Right, now to finance this international acquisitions, they went on a bit of a spree and they did a bit of a capital raise. The share price chart there looks fabulous, although in recent times it's come off a little bit. So it's kind of gone down to about, I think, 110 rands a share environment, having been at almost 130. What's your feeling about the hot or not? Adrian Gore remains fully plugged in, supercharged. Are you guys long this stock? Do you think it's going higher?
We are long this stock. Traditional metrics tells you that it's expensive if you compare it to embedded value, which has more to do with the life insurance operations than the short-term insurance operations or the health administration operations. But notwithstanding that, if you look at it on a basis as you would another company in the same sector, it will look very expensive. We try to value this disruption, the innovation, the very good future prospects of the business that might not be apparent in the numbers today. And if you do that, we see value in the Discovery share price, even though it looks expensive on backward-looking metrics.
And absolutely, we are too. I mean, we're full of the stock. We own it in the HOTSTOCKS portfolio. Vesta clients own it. We've been really keen to be involved in this one because we have very limited financial services exposure outside of this stock. This one, I think, gives you a bit of a crossover between IT, healthcare, and financial services, which is a golden circle, so to speak. Okay, good. So we're going hot on this one. We're generally supportive of the model and of that team.